This question belongs to Database Management System subject and was asked in GATE CSE 2014 Set 2. So the question states, consider a joint relational algebra between relations RR and SS using the nested loop method. So we have a relation R which has just one attribute R, and we have a relation S which just has one attribute S, and it has some values. Now we are basically applying the join between two tables. So we are doing R join S. There are three buffers, each of size equals to disk block size. So here we have three buffers, buffer B1, buffer B2 and buffer B3. Now, out of which one buffer is reserved for intermediate results. Let us assume B2 is reserved for intermediate results. So B1 and B3 are left for R and S. Assuming size of R is less than size of S. The size of R is less than size of S. The join will have fewer number of disk block access if relation R is in outer loop, relation S is in outer loop, join selection factor between R and S is more than 5, and join selection factor is less than 0.5. See what happens. If let us assume that this block will have some tuples, this relation will have tuples, and tuples will be divided into blocks. Let us assume this is block 1, this is block 2, and it has some tuples. Block 2 has some tuples, block 3 has some tuples. So let me draw it more properly for you. Assume that green colored line indicate a block. So this is a block, this is a block, this is a block, and this is a block. Let us assume we have 4 blocks, and each block has 2 records. So this is record division in a block. Okay. Now let us assume same goes for S. So S has more blocks. Let us assume it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 blocks with 2 records each in each block. Okay, so now what happens? When we are applying, here it is given that we need to apply nested loop method. There are two methods, nested loop method and block nested loop method. Nested loop method means that if we have, let us assume R is in outer loop. So what will happen is that each tuple of R will be checked with each tuple of S. So to check this, we need to bring the block 1 to this occupied space. This block, we need to bring block 1 to our disk block 1, and here it is block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, block 5, block 6. Now for this block 1, we need to do computation with all the blocks of our relation S. So we need to bring block 1, then block 2, then block 3, then block 4, then block 5, then block 6 of the relation S. So for 1, we need to bring all from 1 to 6. Now we will remove this and we will bring block 2. And same for block 2, it needs to be computed with entire S. So same for 2, we need to bring 1 to 6. For 3, we need to bring 1 to 6. And it goes on till block 4, we need to bring 1 to 6. All blocks of, these are blocks of relation R, these are blocks of relation S. If R is in outer loop. So how can we write the formula for this? So you can write a formula for this. So what happens? See, for each block, suppose we have a tuple over here. We have a tuple over here. So this tuple need to be multiplied with each block. So for this tuple, we will bring all the blocks. So let us suppose the block in S is given by B of S. So B of S need to be brought the number of times which is equal to number of records in our relation R. Let us assume records is given by N of R. So N of R times we will bring all the blocks. And after each block we need to bring the next block. So each block of R need to be brought also. So it is equals to BR plus NR into BS if R is in outer. Now if S is in outer, then for each tuple of S, so for each tuple of S, we need to bring all the blocks of R, so which is BR, and we need to also bring these tuple of S. So this is this. Now it is already given that number of records in R are less, or you can say number of blocks in R are less. So to minimize, so as this is a lesser value, and it is used in multiplication. So if R, see, if R is a smaller size, then NR will be a less value, BS will be a higher value, and BR will be less value. So multiplication of two smaller values will result in a smaller value. So here this is a smaller term and this is a larger term, because here NS is a larger term, and here since we are using multiplication, so we have NR into BS plus BR. So BS is a larger term and NR is a smaller term, but NR is the number of records and it has more impact as we will have more records, and NS, thus this term will be smaller. So R should be in outer loop so that we will have smaller number of disk access. So answer is option A. Why we are considering, see here, you can easily say that BS is a larger value, NR is a smaller value. Here BR is a smaller value, NS is a larger value. But see, the impact of NS is very large. Because why is the impact large? Because one block can have more number of tuples, so this will have higher impact. It will be a more larger value. Suppose for this only, what is the value of NR? NR is 6 into what are blocks of S? Blocks of S are 6 blocks, block of R are 4. So this comes out to be 40. And the second value comes out to be, what are the number of tuples in S? It is 6 into 12 into what are blocks of R? It's 4 plus blocks of S. Blocks of S is 6. So it comes out to be 48 plus 6, 54. So clearly you can say you can take for any value. Always the first one will come out to be less. Why? Because NR has less impact, because number of rows will have more impact and number of rows are less in this and more in this. So for lesser value, R should be in outer relation. Correct answer is option A.